Where did I put my pen? There it is. Welcome to a EV quiz special of Chargeheads UK's best EV podcast, Why EV? Why EV, chaps?
Why not?
There we go. Here we go. So we're going to be starting this quiz at 8:15. We're going to let a few people jump on, and we're just going to have a bit of friendly banter while we're waiting. As you might be able to see, we've got a changed arena behind me. Someone mentioned that I might be something to do with the SS earlier when I posted the picture, and I hasten to add it's nothing to do with them. So I thought it would be a really good idea to start with what Christmas presents did you potentially get for your car? While we're waiting for everyone to join us, chaps, did you get bought anything for your EV, or did you buy anything for your EV at all? While we wait for everyone to jump on.
See, I got the typical car cleaning stuff given by someone. I have lots of car cleaning stuff in this garage, including, weirdly, I have 4 petrol cans, which I have no idea what I'm going to do with.
It just goes to show that this EV podcast is so balanced that even Kevin has petrol in his garage, just in case.
Yeah, I was going to say, maybe I should have offered those as a prize, because I've got loads of plastic petrol cans.
Well, that could be a prize in 10 years' time when there might be less around, or again, it might be a bit more expensive. But just everyone who's just joined, we'll be starting at 8:15 the quiz, and I tell you what, there's some great questions, and I've even learned stuff by reading some of them. So yeah, it should be good fun. What about yourself, Alex?
I have to say I got cash, which I think is going to help out with project stuff this year, and that's but nothing solid that I can kind of report on at the moment. I'm looking to kind of get out and about a bit more this year, and use. I'm obviously talking about a supercharged as opposed to a fully charged kind of car, but nice. To kind of dispel a bit of the winter blues. I've been out across the Brecon Beacons in the Cyberster today, which has been nice to blow the cobwebs off, roof down naturally, which is why I'm sat here in my my usual branded gilet, zipped up around the neck. But yeah,
proper hard car, roof down in a convertible in winter.
It was great.
And just for everyone that's just joined, we're going to be starting the quiz very, very shortly. We're just warming everybody up and finding out what everybody got for Christmas for their EV, or maybe bought for their EV at Christmas. So just to warm up the comments, if anyone has got anything that they've bought for their EV or that they've had bought for their car, whack it in the comments. Let's see what fun stuff that people have bought. I was bought some Tesla light up drink holder coasters, so that was quite fun, and a brush to dust the air vents. So that was a nice little thing. Although that will be going into some cash is going to be going into some new coilovers for Rusty, because it's the right time to buy coilovers, right? Is when your shocks are broken and you've got a little bit of spare cash. So video coming soon on the channel. But thanks for everyone for joining so far. We're going to be starting the live very, very shortly. Whack it in the comments at anything that you got for Christmas or plan to get with some Christmas money for your car.
So I have a question for you, Alex. Now you've lived with the Cyberster for a week. How are the doors? How are the doors on it? Are you enjoying them still?
I think the doors are the best and worst bit of the car. I think they're really cool, but actually to live with, I'm finding them really not ideal.
Have you? I say, let's get the balance in here, Alex. Have you ever had a car with scissor doors before?
On test, I must have done at some point. I've certainly had suicide doors. But or reverse hinge doors, whatever you're probably not supposed to call them suicide doors anymore. But I've had cars with odd doors before, but and I've had Falcon Wing doors on test as well. It's I'm struggling a little bit with the doors, I have to say. The kids keep pushing the button on them and then standing just in the way where the car sees them as an obstacle, and then it stops opening them. Then you have to close them again and then wait for them to open again. And to be honest, I'd rather just have normal bloody doors on it.
Well, Andy's just made a really good point. He got some AA batteries, and Andy has got a learner driving school, And I think if you've only got some AA batteries, maybe one of the questions should have been, how many AA batteries would it take to power a Tesla? And I'm pretty sure it's quite a few hundred. But at least you're part of the way there, Andy, to a more cost-effective learner driver car, mate. And a faster one, of course, although that might not be suitable for the learners. But good comment, mate. Good work. I'm not sure if I've got any batteries, but I don't need them because EV batteries last a very long time. But that would be quite a nice present, wouldn't it? A Leaf battery pack. But you need someone to fit it, which can be more expensive. But anyone that's joined so far, we'll be starting not too long, probably in about 5 to 8 minutes, something like that. At the moment, we're just talking about what we've got for our Christmas, for our cars, for our EVs. Any interesting stuff that people have got, whack it in the comments. It's all about interaction, and that's what it's going to be like when we're doing the questions. So how this is going to work is for people who are with us so far is basically Kevin and Alex are going to be whacking some questions across, and whoever gets it in the comments first gets to, a correct answer, of course. Funny answers are always good fun, especially me reading them out without me reading them first, which will probably happen. But first answer correct, I'll jot it down and we'll work out the points at the end and then prizes at the end. So looking forward to it. But yeah, guys, did you get any other car stuff? It seems that everyone's gone very quiet on the comments so far.
I did get sort of car related. I did get the Lego Lamborghini, the new one, the Countach.
Speaking of scissor doors.
Yes, speaking of scissor doors.
It's not going to have the same panel gaps as your Tesla Cybertruck, I don't think. That was quite impressive, to be fair.
Yeah, they've quite a few panel gaps on that one.
Just need some sealant. Some sealant, that might have worked quite well. I wasn't sure if this bow tie was festive enough. It has got Christmas Santas on, so I thought I'd make up for the guys because I knew that they were going to be, wearing something a bit more comfortable. I thought I was going to go full out. Yeah. We've got wasn't brought for Christmas. So this is from just another new project. Wasn't bought for Christmas, but did get a £700 rolling chassis from my Hummer H1 conversion from an auction a few days prior. Wow, that's going to be a hell of a project. What motor are you going to have powering that thing and batteries? That's going to be sounds like a bit of a weapon. Although you'd want it to be pretty quick with a Hummer because you wouldn't want it, pedestrian. You want to be able to get away from, up a hill is probably the most suitable thing. What do you think, guys? The electric Hummer, is that something that you guys would be up?
They do have the official one now, don't they? Which has crab steering and everything in the States. So you can do the weird diagonal steering.
It's got like a 250 kilowatt hour battery or something ridiculous, isn't it?
Yeah, it's over. Yeah, it's ridiculous amount of.
I think it is 250.
Marcus wanted some auto wipers for our Model 3, but Uncle Elon's down again. Well, funny you should say that, Mark, because I did actually buy myself another Christmas present other than some rather lovely Mountain Pass Performance coilovers for mine because my shocks are kaput, which are some wipers because it's never had wipers in its life. And I hear you on the auto wipers. They are a bit, pants.
Most auto wipers are, though, to be fair.
I don't know. All the Golf and Audis I ever had were fine. All the Jap cars I've had have always been fine. I've never really had anything other than that. So what's the worst wipers you've ever had then, Alex?
I can tell you the best ones I've got are on my car. I've got fully programmable ones on the Polo. I've got that relay where you flick it down and then you flick it back up and then you wait for it to get to the point where you want to wipe everything off the screen and you flick it down again. It remembers the gap. Anything up from like 1 second up to 45 seconds. And there's nothing better for Welsh like drizzle than having the ability to fine tune the gaps between the wiper blades.
Yeah, fine tuned wipers for drizzle is very important in the UK for sure. I was trying to get Trikey working earlier because I want to get Trikey back on the road. So I'm hoping to have a little test later. I'm not sure if I'm going to wear this out this evening. That would be hilarious. I think I might get a few stares other than riding a tricycle looking special, wearing a full suit and bow tie, just takes it that step further. But yeah, there we go.
On the subject of wipers, I think it was you that told me an interesting fact about wiper motors and how EV manufacturers had to redesign them.
Yeah, the wiper did that noise that you get with old school wiper motors. You don't want that in an EV because it's very, very noisy. So I have driven a few EVs where you've got it, and you then realise how hard other EVs have been engineered to avoid that noise. MG5 was one that had notably noisy wiper motor on it, and it was weird how retro it sounded being able to hear it.
Well, it's it's nice to hear these things sometimes. Right, we're going to be starting the quiz in a few minutes' time. Just go through some of the comments here. So yeah, good question. Thank you. Mostly been thinking of a simple Tesla LDU. Nice. Yeah, that'll have some get up and go to it. You're going to keep it. You're going to go rear drive or four-wheel drive on the electric Hummer. Would love to go to Edison Motor route with a FEV, but we'll see. Just another project. Yeah, that will be pretty exciting. My auto wipers don't work at all. It's because you got a French car, Andy. Moving on. Why don't they work? That sounds strange. Are they broken? They must be broken. It's French. Sorry.
There was a great Sniff Petrol article about the annual convention of automated wiper motor manufacturers a few years ago, and it was about how the meetings would be very, very slow, and then all of a sudden everyone would be talking really, really, really fast for no apparent reason, but then they'd get really slow, and people would be waiting for them to do something, and then everything would be silent, and then they get really, really fast. Yeah. I'm paraphrasing something that was much better written than I'm making out there, but yeah, it's always stuck with me about auto.
I've got a little bit of Christmas syrup in the Chargeheads cup. I'm not sure if anybody watched Elf this year. I couldn't stand watching it for a 10th time in a row, so I just opted out of that one. But yeah, 2 more minutes and then we'll start the quiz, everybody. And thanks for bearing with while we rattle on. But yeah, I'm thinking that who do you think will win this? I'm hoping that no one across the pond will win this, and the reason being is because the postage is going to be very expensive for the prize. So if the UK contenders can really try their hardest, that would really, really help the Chargeheads budget. Thank you very much
for sending all the answers as well. My PayPal is no.
So yeah, as you can see, we're in a very festive, scene in my area. We've got lights. The guys have got lights. So we're trying to keep it Christmassy, and no doubt next week will be a nice start for 2025. We'll be talking about all the stuff that's going on, because what we do, any new person that started jumped on today, is it's all about an EV chat, just a balanced chat, and we just chew the fat talking about what's going on, what cars we're driving, because Alex and Kev, they drive all sorts of cool electric cars because of what they do, and obviously my YouTube channel with all the stuff that's going on, and we always pick a subject. But yeah, it'd be great to see you back if this is the first time you're on here. Let's just go through some of the comments just before we start. We'll start in a minute. Currently pulling the donor apart while listening, watching you guys. We'll still be all drive. Awesome. Either directly or transfer case, or pull a few notes from your side of the pond and put the drive unit between the front and rear. I'm guessing that means shafts. Yeah, that will be a hell of a thing. Alex, you'll know the answer to this. Are Hummers allowed on the UK roads?
Sorry?
Are Hummers allowed on the UK roads?
As imports, they would be, yeah.
Okay.
But they wouldn't be homologated for UK roads, but they'd be allowed as an import.
Wouldn't they be classed as a truck because of their weight, though?
Quite possibly.
So you might have to have a tacho.
Yeah, I don't know. It depends how heavy they are, but yeah, possibly, yeah.
Be good for mowing down people, that's for sure. Right, shall we get this quiz started then? What we're going to do is, with the quiz, just for people who've only just jumped on, Alex and Kevin, they're going to be asking the questions. I'm going to be putting the answer out there, and the first person to comment with the correct answer in the comments will get a point. So is everybody ready? Can someone whack in the comments, say yes if you're ready?
I'm wondering I'm wondering if this may be quicker if we recap the answers at the end. Thinking aloud here. Give people more of a chance to answer. What do we think?
I reckon it'll work.
Thinking how we can manage to log the scores with that.
Right, everyone in comments, whoever's playing, who wants to answer the questions, whack it in the comments now. There we go. Mark's in there. Just New Project is talking about Top Gear, which is fine. But anybody else who's ready to go? Anyone? Come on, let's get it in the comments. Say yes if you're ready.
That's the current questions, yeah.
Because if no one else is ready, Mark is going to have a landslide win. Yo, Dean is on. Mark's on. Who else is on? Come on, guys. Ready for the questions. Here we go.
Are you going to go first?
You can go first. All right, go first then. Okay. The first Renault... The first Renault Zoe was notable for having a price in line with ICE vehicles. What did Renault do to bring the price down? So this is the first Renault Zoe back in 2013, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So how was the Renault Zoe so cheap? What did Renault do to keep the price down? It's a good question, actually. Something to think about. Oh, Dean straight in there. Dean, good work. Point for Dean. Small battery. That's a good try, but Dean's right in there with the small battery. Good work.
What do you mean with the battery lease?
There it is. There it is. Born ready. I can. Yeah, he definitely is. Right. So, Stephen, come on. What is your internet connection? But that is the correct answer, though. So well done, mate. Let's see if you can maybe give a call to BT or something similar. Right. Question number 2. Far away, chaps.
Go. Oh, is it?
Do you want? Yeah, I'll take it.
Yeah.
Which electric vehicle made headlines this year for driving from pole to pole?
So which EV was it? Which electric car made it from pole to pole this year? First correct answer wins a point. Dun, 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 dun. Dean's in there again. Oh,
quick on the draw. I'm in
tally here. Either Dean's got some cracking reception. Mod Scottman, yeah, it was a Nissan, but it was an Aria Mini. Well, it's a good try, mate. Well done, Stephen. Mark Holman. That's a mouthful. Leaf. I don't think it would get to pole, mate. A Leaf. It would.
Although the person who did pole to pole, the guy called Chris Ramsey, was also the first person to do the Mongol Rally in a Nissan Leaf.
There we go. Well, I didn't know that. So there we go. Full of.
Hopefully, that's not one of the questions we've done now.
All right. Okay. Question number 3.
Yeah. So, which car was the first Tesla Roadster based on?
So, which car was the first Tesla Roadster based on? What did Elon choose? I think there's going to be a bit of a mopping of floor, potentially. There it is. No, the Mod Scotsman's got in there.
Yeah,
good work. Good work. Just in time. Sorry, Dean. I really thought you were going to get in there. Stephen, good work. Mark, well done, mate. MX-5. That would be good.
That would be good.
So, I know that Electrogenic have just done an EV conversion. Nissan Aria. I think Andy Flew. I think your internet's a bit slow, mate, because you're answering the old question. Well done, Mod Scott. Yeah, absolutely, Mod Scott. Well done, mate. So we are on question number 4. Are we not, chaps?
We are.
Let's go.
Which company introduced the UK's first motorway charging network? And for a bonus point, where was the first site on that network? Which was the first services to be equipped with those chargers?
Dun, dun. We need some music in the background when we're waiting for people to answer. Alex, have you got something up your sleeve there, mate? Oh, was that right? It was.
It was. And there's a bonus. Is anyone going to get the bonus point as well?
Dean, you got in there. Well done, mate. Bonus point. Where was the first site? God, that was a tricky one. You can tell who the EV nerds are. Was it their football club? No, it wasn't, mate. No. We'll let it go for a little bit longer for the bonus point, because I don't think anyone's going to get that, because I think that's way too hard. Way too hard.
I used to use it. I used to use the first site quite a lot when I worked at my old job. So
driving a very
early car, and it had a 22 kilowatt AC that I used to use with a single. So the old DVT one, but it only had the DC side. So it only had it had a single Chademo.
No, I think we should move on, because I don't think anyone's going to get. So
we're going to give the answer to that one then.
Yeah, give the answer then, chaps.
It was South Mim Services on the
M25.
Then that's the one with the Pizza Express, isn't it?
Is it? Oh yeah, I think you'll be right. Yeah,
that's so geeky. I know it's going to be Pizza Express.
You know, you spend too much time at service areas when you
have a Nissan Leaf or Zoe. Right, chaps. Question number 5.
Right. So this is a tricky one. So, although Toyota was the first car maker to launch a mass-produced hybrid car, it wasn't the first in Europe. Who beat them?
First to sell in Europe.
First hybrid in Europe wasn't a Toyota Prius.
Although the Toyota Prius was the first off the production line.
Dun, 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 dun. Oh, there it is.
Yeah.
Mark. Good work, Mark. Nice one. I mean, there was only one other, I suppose. BMW, no, unfortunately not. You pointed the one way, Tim. Well, I'm a bit the wrong way, mate. You know that. So well done, Mark. Good work. So far, let's have a recap of the points. Dean has got 3 points. Mod Scotsman has got 1, and Mark has got 1. So all to play for, chaps. All to play for. And of course, you can start if you've only just joined us. Question number 6.
Which brand's controversial electric relaunch ad featured 0 cars this year?
I'm going to see if I can reenact it now. No, you're right.
I'd love to see that.
Yeah, I think I'm wearing the wrong colour suit at the moment. Yep, Jaguar. Oh, Dean's got in there. That was close, though. Good work, Mark, for coming a close second. Roland, I know you're trying hard, mate. Just a little bit behind there. Good work, though, guys. So, well done. Well done, Dean. So, question number 7.
So, here's one. What is the passenger cell of the BMW i3 made of?
That's the original one, not the new one sold in China.
There's a new one sold in China.
There's a new one sold in China.
It's a 3 Series saloon sold in China. Badged the i3.
I bet you do. Mod Scotsman, well played, mate. It is, in fact, made of carbon.
Yeah.
Carbon, correct. Well done. Unfortunately, Dean, you're not quick enough. Your fingers weren't quick enough there. Well done, Stephen. But unfortunately, a little bit too late on that one. So, question number 8. How many questions have we got? 49. No.
Vauxhall revived the Frontera name in 2024 as a hybrid, it's a mild hybrid, I think, and electric SUV. What industry first did Vauxhall claim for those 2 models?
So Vauxhall revived the Frontera name in 2024 as hybrid and electric. What industry first did the car maker claim for those 2 models? Very similar to another model, actually.
Yeah.
There we go. Dean's in there again.
On it.
Nice parity. He is racing ahead at the moment. He must have a Tesla. Right. So
other brands are available.
Right. Okay. So let's go straight into question 9 then, chaps.
So what does V to G stand for?
That's a nice, easy one. Nice, easy one. Andy, you having just seeing? I'm not sure why you put. I think that was
i3.
that was wrong. Vehicle to grid, Mod Scotsman. I haven't actually put up who's been getting the answers correctly, so I better do that just so people don't think there's any favouritism going on here. I'll tell you what, Mod Scotsman, you are catching up to the fast finger Dean here.
Oh, the branch line has just joined us.
Branch line, mate. There's plenty of questions, so get ready. Get ready.
Yeah, and they only get harder from here.
They do.
Dean, vehicle to girls. No, it's not vehicle to girls, although I like the sound of that. There we go. So vehicle to grid does sound better. Right. Well done, everyone, for chipping in. So Dean is got 5. Mod Scotsman's got 3. Mark is at 1. But I think
I've just seen commuter branch line put vehicle to griddle. Now that's something that only Hyundais and Kia can offer with their vehicle to load.
Other vehicles are available.
Oh, and MG as well. They have vehicle to load.
Kind of a cookout from the back of the MG Cyberster.
Electric TVR. Just saying. Just saying. Right. Question number 10. Here we go.
Rounding off round 1. What is the name of Tesla's fast charging network?
Tim should get this one.
No, I'll just go petrol station. Much easier. It's okay if you're late. We'll let you off.
Yep.
Dean's in there. Dean's in there again. Dean's in there again. No messing about. That's right. It is the Supercharger network. Mark, I'm sure you'll get a point back soon, mate. Right. Question number 11.
So now we're moving on to round 2 and some slightly harder questions.
Oof. This will see who the real EV geeks are. Because this first one's bonkers. I never knew this. So carry on, chaps. Question number 11.
So question 11.
Sorry.
What does LEAF stand for?
As in Nissan.
As in Nissan LEAF.
Large
Hadron Collider.
Directing Alpha Fox or something. I don't know. So what does LEAF stand for? I mean, I'll be... Oh, Dean, I'll tell you what, that's a very good try, mate. And I'll give you half a point if no one else can come up with anything else. Light efficient automotive future. I'll tell you what, that's a good try.
It fits better than the real one.
Yes. Low cost, economic, affordable family vehicle. That's a good try as well.
We've got the two halves. We've got the two halves, haven't we?
So it just means who can type the fastest and work out which halves are correct.
That's also a better answer.
Are we gonna keep letting them suffer on this one? Low cost, economic, affordable family vehicle, light electric, affordable vehicle. I think we should stop it now and give half a point to Dean because I think he was the closest.
Yeah.
Okay, let's give half a point to Dean.
And I'll let Alex do the full answer.
The answer is, and see, Dean's got in with the right one now.
There we go. Oh, okay. Well, I'll give you a whole point. I'll give you a whole point then. Seems like you got it right at the end there.
So, yes, leading environmentally friendly, affordable family car. It's a bit of a stretch, really. Question number 12. Now, I'm going to have to be specific on this one. What is the fastest electric car around the Nürburgring? Now, it's a bit disputed, and I'm asking including prototypes here and stripped out track cars and everything. What is the fastest electric car around the Nürburgring, including prototypes, and bonus points for if you can name the time taken to the nearest second?
I must admit, I thought it was the thing that you put at the end of the answer, truth be told. So who knows what's the fastest around the Nürburgring as an electric car? Prototype. Well, what did the McMurty do around the...
Oh, that's yeah. That'll be this one. Yeah. You've got me panicking now.
Well, Dean seems to think that the Porsche thing, he did it in 6 minutes 30. The Twizy, yeah.
Can you imagine?
Jet-powered Twizy, maybe. Cayman. Don't know of an electric Cayman. That would be good, though.
So the Mercury doesn't look like it's been around the Nürburgring. I'm having a panic.
Is it not? It'd probably fly off. Maybe I was thinking it was at Willow Springs or something like that. So my bad. Transit van. Yeah, that's a pretty cool vehicle. No, it doesn't look like anyone's going to get this right.
Well, production car wise, yes, it is the Taycan. However, the fastest electric car on the Nürburgring is the Chinese Xiaomi SU7 Ultra, which is just 6 minute 47-second time. It's been disputed as a lap record in that it was a stripped out prototype, but it is currently the fastest electric car on the Nürburgring and the fastest 4-door car on the Nürburgring as well.
Xiaomi the money. Fantastic. There's no money prize, I hasten to add. Right, so where are we at now? We're question 13. Unlucky for some.
So Tesla is named after the scientist Nikolai Tesla. What is he best known for?
What is Nikolai Tesla best known for? Let's see what we've got coming in here. Yeah, I'll be interested to know how fast the Rimac went round the Nürburgring in comparison to the Xiaomi. That would be an interesting one.
Tesla coil.
Tesla coil, no. DC voltage.
The Tesla coil is
technically he did create the Tesla coil. I'm just thinking of the old computer game Command and Conquer Red Alert with the Tesla coil.
Oh yeah, classic, absolute classic. Reminds me of games like Cannon Fodder. That was a classic. Yeah, no one's got it right so far.
When you had to take your PC to someone's house to connect to play linked up games. Oh,
engineer
has just got it.
Here he goes. There he is. Just another new project. AC electricity supply system. Good work. First on the board, mate. And he's building an electric Hummer at the same time. Good work. Good work. Just another new project.
So, question 14. Slightly easier one by comparison. But which is the cheapest electric car on sale in the UK?
Oh, I know this one. Am I right? I don't even know the answer. Yeah, I am right.
And you have to listen to the wording carefully on that.
Is it what?
You have to listen to the wording carefully on that.
Dean has jumped in again, and he is correct. It is indeed the Dacia commuter branch line. Not quick enough, I'm afraid, mate, but well done for correct answer. There we go. So let's go straight into question number 15.
Probably a main reason rather than the only reason, this one.
Yeah.
You know what?
Yeah,
I never read this. This is really interesting. Question 15.
So why didn't the Renault Fluence have DC charging?
The main reason.
The main reason.
Yeah. But the Renault Zoe didn't have DC charging, though, did it?
No, but it had a fast AC charging. The Fluence didn't have fast charging at all.
Okay.
Oh,
tree swapping instead.
Yeah. That would be Ewan McTurk.
Yeah, that is Ewan. Well done, Ewan. There we go. First on the board, Ewan. There's plenty of questions to catch up, although Dean is racing away with 8 points here. Plug life. Do you know what, Ewan? This is probably more your questions and answers than they are mine, because they're extremely difficult. I think they are.
I've got these right now. We've got. Yeah. I feel the spotlight is on things here. So yeah.
Right, here we go. So question number 16, chaps. Far away.
The 2017 concept car that previewed the Polestar 2 was shown with a different badge and alongside another concept that previewed a different production car. What was the other production car shown alongside the concept for the Polestar 2? Right,
so basically, what was the car that was next to the Polestar 2 when it was first revealed? What was the other production car? Model 3? No, unfortunately not. The clue is with the brand Polestar. That is the clue. What would be the other car that would be next to that when it first came out?
Oh,
not a Hackney Cab. Oh, close.
Close.
No, unfortunately not a sports car. Volvo. It is a Volvo. Which model is it? Which model Volvo? Two people have been very close.
Yeah, very close.
Literally, just there it is. I tell you what, if we're having a team quiz next year, Dean, you're on my team. There we go. Well done, everyone. The Dark Star. That sounds like a good name for a electric vehicle. The Dark Star, or the Dark Sheep. All right. Okay. So, question number. What are we on? 16 or 17 now?
17.
Yeah.
17. Right. Far away, chaps.
So this is a tricky one. I didn't know this until. So General Motors offered 3 versions of the Chevrolet Bolt. We got the Ampera in Europe, but not the other one. What was the third car? Based
The
on
Chevrolet Bolt, yeah.
Chevrolet Bolt.
I put Bolt in and I've realised it's a typo.
Right.
So
it should be Volt.
the Chevrolet did 3 cars. We got the Ampera, and the Americans got the Bolt. What's the other car that we didn't get? The Americans did.
So we got the Volt and the Ampera. What did we not get in Europe?
What did we not get? Oh, the specific. No.
Vauxhall and Opel were the same car.
A Blazer. I don't even know what. Is that Blazer an SUV? It's like a truck. No, not the Bolt. Opel, no.
Think more American.
Yeah.
Very American. So American.
Yeah, so American that, and we may have talked about them coming back to the UK at some point.
Yeah, we've also talked about the fact that they were founded by somebody who went on to found another car company.
Yes. Oh, there it is. Nice one.
Cadillac ELR.
Yeah, Cadillac. Oh, sorry, Stephen. Equinox. I thought that said Cadillac for a second.
So, the founder, do you know who the founder of the company that went on to become Cadillac is? We must have discussed this. I'm sure we've discussed this on here before.
Yep.
Henry Ford.
Henry Ford. There we go.
Yeah.
So, question
number
number
18.
Far away. Question number 18.
Alfa Romeo's first electric vehicle came under fire from the Italian government earlier this year. What was the Junior originally badged as? And for a bonus point, why did it change?
So Alfa Romeo's
first electric vehicle came under fire from the Italian government earlier this year before its launch. It's now called the Junior. What was it originally called? And for a bonus point, why did the name change?
That's a tricky one. Very tricky. Oh, that's close.
Yep.
But just another new project has got another one in the bag. Good work. Yes, it was indeed Milano. And the bonus point question was, why did it change? P-da-dee-poo-P. That would not
be a way to make headlines as well, wouldn't it?
Not built there. Yes. Roland, good work, mate. You got one in there. Well done, mate.
I'm going to let you ask the next one, Alex, because I've seen what question 20 is. So,
okay, we're going to alternate then. So, several manufacturers have started.
Sorry,
I think I know who's going to get this one. Lots of manufacturers have started using LFP batteries to cut costs, largely to cut costs in new vehicles. But what does LFP stand for? And there's 2 potential answers for this.
What does the battery LFP chemistry stand for? LFP stands for... Oh, there it is. I think we were right in thinking... wasn't sure that... I think Ewan got so excited that he knew this one straight away that he got a little bit frosted fingers. As good work. Everyone was jumping on that one. So well done, everyone, for giving it a go. I'm going to have to give it to Ewan because although he didn't get the spelling right, I think I'll probably get in trouble by the battery community if I didn't give him the battery question answer point. I was a bit eager to get that one in. Yes, you were, mate. You were. I would have been the same. It would have just been a mess of keys with me. So well done, everyone. That was really good Everyone got that one right pretty much, and we had about 8 people answer that one. Well done. Okay, so, and my dad right at the end there. Good work. So,
Right.
and Dean would give it to Ewan because he's a legend, living, I hope. Right, okay, yeah, carry on. Question number 19.
No, we just had 19.
Oh, yeah.
20
I'm behind now. Question number 20.
So, what is the world record for the furthest distance driven on one charge in an electric van?
So, what's the world record for the furthest distance driven on one charge in a van?
An electric van. Yeah, there's a person who may work for GridServe who may know this answer as well.
Foxhound Follies. I know what you mean. There's no way I'd get them.
God, that's optimistic, Dean.
Oh. We might have to take the closest one with this one.
Yeah, it was a Stellantis group van. If that helps narrow it down.
We could have everyone estimating like 100 miles now.
I mean, I've never even heard of that van, chap. So, yeah.
It was a e-Scudo.
Okay. I think Foxhound Follies probably got the closest, didn't he?
At the moment. Any more offers?
Yeah.
Oh.
Savage.
Yeah, if it's Stellantis only 100 miles. No, I'm sure that's not the case. Question 23. How do you separate the transfer case from the 4-speed transmission while keep up with the questionnaire 4,649 miles away? I don't know.
It wasn't that far.
Right, commuter branch line. I think we should cut it there. I think that was the closest, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Right on commuter branch line. You're on the board now.
Yeah. So it's 311 miles.
Win because he hadn't got a point yet. So branch line 1-7. There we go. Right, there we go. So what is?
Do we want to do a recap on the scores before the next
Okay,
round?
so indeed, in first place we've got Dean with 9 points. And we've actually got a tie on second because Plug Life Television have raced in a little late, sorry, and got 3 points. Mod Scotsman's got 3 points. Just another project, a new project, who's actually doing a conversion on the car while doing the quiz. That's got 2 points. Mark Cornwell's got 1. Roland's got 1. Computer Branch Line has got 1. So well done, everyone, so far. I've seen Helen Clancy answer a question about engines on University Challenge. I don't know what the relevance was that was. I probably missed it. So let's just carry on with the quiz before I get too confused. So where do we get to, chaps? Oh, no, we're on the hard questions now.
Yeah, we're on to round 3. The you'll know it or you won't one. So
this is the Lemsit max strength round.
So do you want to go back on the odds?
Yeah, go on then.
Yeah.
Right, ready? Yeah. So someone's doing 2 quizzes at once. Multitasking. Right.
Someone's driving. No, this isn't good. It's son's texting. That's good. That's probably an advantage having a younger person typing for.
Yeah. So right, question 21. Volkswagen made a limited number of electric Mark II Golfs. One of them, which was in the UK, what was it called?
Just feel like I need to do some Arnie noises at this point.
It's in the Heritage Fleet, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, there he is. Oh, e-golf. No.
Yeah,
You and
right.
Julian. Sisty's throw him out. Yeah. E-golf. Another e-golf. No, unfortunately.
I'm surprised Ewan didn't own one because he's had some very early EVs.
Very cool. Flog. A flog. I quite like the name of that. It's got to look like a frog, though, hasn't it? Let's be honest. Right. Question number 22. Question number 22.
Yeah, number 22. So, which tune did Tesla's Optimus robot dance to first at the recent We Robot event?
I mean, I'm a Tesla nutter, but I mean, I didn't even know that.
I don't know why it stuck in my mind, but it did. If you pop Dean's comment up, Dean, that the one that's in the UK is Nicky's one that Volkswagen UK now own.
Yeah, it's in the Heritage Fleet now.
Yeah.
Been completely restored to factory spec.
Yeah. Which at the moment means no.
Broken batteries? No. I've got no strings. There we go. So
That would
Cotton On Joe. Brilliant.
It's quite on trend at the moment. Do you know they're still around? Rednecks, they're still touring.
Family, yeah, nice. No one's going to get this. This is way too difficult. Right,
It's kind of an obvious one, but kind of not an obvious one.
So, what tune did the Tesla robots dance to in the recent Wii Robot event?
And the answer is: do we?
Anyone?
I think no one's got that one. Let's move on. Let's move on. If someone thinks of it,
well, we may as well answer it.
Or we can leave it ticking over in the background and see if someone adds it in if you want.
Yeah. Let's leave that one open. Actually, no. Someone might be cheeky enough to go and find the video. Yeah. So let's knock it down now. So it was Daft Punk.
Robot Rock
by Daft Punk. Yeah.
Robot Rock. Sorry. So question number 23, chaps. YMCA. Yeah, that would have been a good one.
That was slightly short.
Really good, actually. Especially dressed up.
Question 23. Actually, you better answer this because you've written it more complicated.
The charging standard CHAdeMO is an abbreviation of charge to move, but it has a second meaning in Japanese. What is that second meaning and why? What does it relate to? So what is the second meaning? What's the double meaning of CHAdeMO if in Chinese?
Or Japanese. Yeah.
In Japanese, sorry. It's because of CHAdeMO.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
I'm
impressed.
Wow. Yeah. Okay, so Ewan's got in there first. Well done, Fox and Follies. Well done, Mark. Well done, Dean. And Ewan's
bonus point as well.
There we go.
So interesting. That came up in an interview that I did with the chief engineer of the Honda E a few years ago, and I was asking about which charging standards it had for Europe, and I mentioned about CHAdeMO, and it went through a translator who had obviously never heard of CHAdeMO before and couldn't. He kind of, I could hear him having this chat with the engineer in Japanese, kind of going CHAdeMO, like, and the guy goes, "Oh yeah," and so explaining this to him. So it's obviously like, why is the British journalist asking us about having a cup of tea? Like, I
thought you were going to start doing a Japanese accent then, Alex.
No.
All right,
I'll
take 24 then.
Yeah, go on.
So
number 24.
Right. So 24. Aside from EVs, BYD is responsible for almost a third of the global production of which other product?
So BYD is responsible for a third of the global production of which product? And it's not a car, I hasten to add. Oh, Dean. And I thought Ewan was going to catch you up. Well done, Dean. Good work. Good work. Oh, it is the iPad. So, yeah. Batteries. Yeah, I would have said batteries, to be fair. Okay. I was thinking that Ewan might pick you up at the end, Dean, but well done for keeping the lead in there. So what we got now? We've got question number 25. We've got 5 more questions to go, and there is a chance that there could be more than one winner here.
So question 25. Porsche launched its first electric version of the Macan SUV earlier this year with ultra-fast charging capability. How many miles can the most efficient version get back in a 10-minute top-up? Assuming everything is where you want to be. The fastest part of the charging curve, etc., etc., etc.
If the battery is warm and the weather is fine and the charger is fast enough, but it's not been iced, all these other variables you've got to think of.
But in theory, what does the press pack claim?
Okay, so I would say I'm going to guess that everyone's. Did you say miles? Right.
Miles. Yeah.
Yeah. We'll leave a few more to come in,
and then we'll pick the closest.
I'm not going to say who's closest this time. That was my faux pas from last time. Dun, 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 dun.
No, are we gonna have to do maths here to work out who's the closest as well?
No, it's in miles. That'd be a nice and easy one. I think I know who's won it.
Yeah, I can see who's won it.
Yeah, Mod Scotsman. Well done, mate. That was him that won, wasn't it?
No,
yeah. No.
No.
Then obviously my maths.
Yeah, I said we'd have to do maths.
Oh shoot! Yeah. Commuter branch line. Commuter branch line. Well done. You got another point.
Although Mark came in.
Mark with it.
Ooh. We're going to let Mark have that one.
He's within 5 miles of it.
Okay. Sorry, man. Take one back off you, commuter branch line, and give it to Mark. So what on Mark? So I didn't see that one come through. No, he's just said woohoo. Sorry, mate. There's always next question. Sorry, buddy. I want to recount. I don't even know who's won now. Hang on. Oh no, yeah, it was commuter branch line. Yeah, sorry. It's been a long day, chaps. Right, carry on. So where are we at? Question number 26. Right.
26. So YouTuber Whistling Diesel released a destruction test video on the Tesla Cybertruck earlier this year. As of this weekend, how many views has it had on YouTube?
Wow.
It's not counting.
That should certainly pay for one, shouldn't it? Well, yeah. I don't know. Would it pay for one? I think it probably would, you know.
His view counts are insane, and that's not counting the millions and millions of people that will have watched it on Reels and all the other stuff. So,
oh, there we go, Doug.
Yeah.
Well done, Doug.
Go on.
Brand new person on the quiz. Good work. So, where are we at? Question number 27. Oh, God. You didn't even know that they did them. That's interesting. Yeah, carry on then, chats. Question number 27.
Question number 27. How many Ford Focus electrics were sold in the UK or registered in the UK?
Has anyone ever seen an electric Ford Focus?
I've driven one. It's...
Wow.
Yeah. I drove a fleet demo of one, so I didn't realise that would have been one of those ones.
I'll let them roll in a bit more.
And yes.
Was it any good?
Yes, it was actually pretty good. Apart from it was, well, I say it was pretty, of its era, it was okay, but it didn't have fast charging. It was a bit of a compliance car. But actually, as a car to drive, it was quite a nice thing. If you had a mostly local kind of usage, it would have been all right. It just didn't have DC charging or, you know, compared to the Leaf, it was quite a compromised vehicle. But to drive, it was a nice, you know, quite a nice car. It's just a shame that it wasn't a little bit more kind of pushing the envelope.
Well, it doesn't look like anyone else is answering. So, Doug, you have got the closest, I believe, at 24.
Yep. They registered 32 in the UK.
Yeah, I actually drove when they did a test version of the Ford Transit Connect electric.
Yes. See, I knew about those because I saw one for sale a while back. It was broken.
Yeah, I had a pre-production one, and usually with fleet demos, they cover it by your fleet insurance, but this one, they covered it themselves. I wish I'd asked them before how much they'd valued it at, because I just let loads of staff test it and then found out it was valued at $500,000. Which
I got let out a very different type of Transit Connect. I got to Ford have got a Transit Connect with a Mark 1 Focus RS powertrain and seats and all the rest of it in it, which is quite a hilariously noisy, raucous, ridiculous thing. Got the wheels, the brakes, the seats, everything in it. Quite a good fun, that. But yeah.
Right, so question number 28. And
am I asking this one and you're asking the next one then, Alex?
Okay, I'll ask this one. Right, so which EV conversion kit does Everarati use for its Porsche 911s? So which EV conversion kit, as in which company makes the EV conversion kit that Everarati put in their Porsches? Yes, Ewan, good work. Foxhound Follies, well done. There we go. Yes, it is indeed Felton. Although it's not publicised too much by the Everarati crew, and I'm sure that they develop it slightly. But yeah, there's a hell of a lot of Porsche conversion shops using the Felton kit, that's for sure. Right, so question number 29. I'll hand this over to Kev, his specialist subject.
I was going to say, do I need to ask this one, or should someone else ask it then? So, how many Guinness World Records do I currently hold for EVs?
So, how many Guinness World Records, does Kev hold for EV efficiency?
Or currently hold?
Currently hold.
Yeah, that's the important distinction.
3, 5, 3, 3, 0, 7, 6.
No one's getting it right. I thought someone would.
I like the fact that someone put 7, mate. That's more than Fergal. I don't know who Fergal is, so
we'll move on to that one.
Is that the Indian chap that? There we go. Mark has got
there
it.
We go. Oh yeah, it was 5, but one got beaten recently.
There we go. Why do you tell everyone what they are while I write this all down?
So it's the least amount of energy used from John O'Groats to Land's End, the shortest charging time from John O'Groats to Land's End, the one charging stop, and the longest distance in an electric van to a single charge. And until a few months ago, it was also the one I held was the longest distance to a single charge in a Mustang Mach-E at 569.5 miles. I should have said as a bonus question, if Sam from GridServe was watches, how many more do I have than Sam?
Yeah, he would have known that. I'm sure you've rubbed his face in it delicately. I'm sure.
Yes.
Right, we're getting close to the end now, so we've got one more. So, what's the last one?
So, question 30. How many views has the most viewed Chargeheads episode had?
I thought I'd just get that in there.
Are you not going to like some of the answers people put down potentially then?
5, and it was your parents and your siblings. Yeah. So what is the most? How many views is the? And we can just round it up off to the thousands. No. Good try though. I like Mod Scotsman's answer at 80,000. Yes, Doug Hill. Bang on. 70K. Doug, I'll tell you what, you're a late starter, but you really have raced ahead a lot of the crowd. So good work. So just another new project. You got the right answer. Sorry, you're a bit late on that one, buddy. Okay, so let me just work out the answers here. See who got what. I'll tell you what. There's a very big tie for third. Okay, so the results. Hang on. We've got a few comments in here. Yes, indeed. Buying a high mileage test Model 3 long range. cost reviews since I bought it, 57k. Yeah, that's it. I only know that because I just found you guys on my feed and clicked it. I was that's good. Good to see you joining the fray, Doug. What are you guys all about? So this is just for everybody who's only just started. So this is a EV podcast that we have every Sunday, 8 o'clock. It's a balanced podcast. We chew the fat on everything in the EV industry. The guys next to me, Alex and Kev, they test all sorts of vehicles because Alex is why don't you guys explain what you guys do and what positions for everyone that's listening so far, and then I'll work out who comes first, etc.
So I'm a motoring journalist largely these days, specialising in electrification and fleet, although I have a long-running background in modified cars and classic cars, so quite a spectrum of editorial work on that front.
So, and I'm, I've kind of found fame for driving efficiently and getting quite long distances out of EVs. If it's WLTP target, it's there to be beaten rather than that. And my background's kind of fleet and IT management. So
there we go. And I'm in the e-mobility world to do with EV planning at the moment, but used to be in the motor trade for years. And this is the YouTube channel. These are the guys that help me with the podcast. And it's all focused around modified EVs, EV conversions, and just everything about EV sustainable transport, but in a balanced way, not pushing it, just displaying it.
Yeah. So we don't hate any cars, sort of thing.
No.
We're just, we prefer EVs, but we can embrace the heritage that's come before and look to the future where EVs are going.
Things are exciting at the moment. Doesn't have to be tribal.
Absolutely. Right. Good. Just to respond to that, so I love it. I'm a huge Amptera fan and investor, long time auto mechanic trying to convert to EV mechanic. I've got your cast on my calendar now. Good man. Thanks, Doug, for joining us. So, the scores. Oh, it's not sponsored by Eurocar. So, number one, first place. It's Dean. First place. Well done, mate. Well done. Good work. You really raced ahead and you stayed ahead of the crowd. Although, in second place, who came in late, and I think if he'd have got his, at the beginning of the quiz, it could have been all to play for a bit more. We have got Plug Life Television, the very famous and well informed Ewan McTurk. Good work, mate. So that's with 7. And we've got a tie for third from the Mod Scotsman, Mark Cornwall, and also Doug, who came in late. So good work for everybody. So, and then we've got in fourth place just another new project. Bearing in mind he was doing a project while he was doing it. So well done. And we've got in fifth place Commuter Branch Line and also Roland. So honestly, thank you so much for joining us for the EV quiz. It was fantastic. I'll see you next week. No. So prizes. So first prize is obviously it's going to be some Chargeheads merch. Dean, let us know what you drive, buddy, because I might be able to send you something else that might be of interest. But I'll be swinging some Chargeheads T-shirts over to you. So thank you very much for taking part and well done on winning. And I think it'd be rude not to send one to second place as well. So yeah, get in contact me on chargeheads@gmail.com. Let us know your address and I'll send it off to you. But thank you very much, everyone, for joining. Next week, we'll be back again, Sunday, 8 o'clock. We'll be chewing the fat on everything EV again. And not only I'll be talking about what's going on with the channel, the chats will be talking about exciting new cars. And just we're going to roll into 2025 like a bat out of hell. Guys, you got anything to add? And just to say thank you. Thanks for joining us.
Yeah, thanks.
It's been fun.
Yeah. Audience participation makes it, doesn't it? So it's thanks for joining us on your Sunday night, and hope you've all had a great Christmas. Hope you all have a great New Year, and we'll see you in 2025.
Oh, one last thing. If anyone's around Cambridge on Saturday, we've got a EV meet. It's actually a car meet, but we're getting a load of EVs down there as well. It's 10 till 1 o'clock. at Cambridge. I've shared it all on Facebook, so check out the other socials, because Chargeheads is on TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, and X, and of course YouTube. But thank you everyone for joining. Thanks. Well done, Dean. Well done, Ewan. Well done everyone for getting them right. To be honest, probably get a lot more than I would have got right. So well done, and we'll see you all next week. Thanks, guys.